This is a camera. And this also has a camera. But what separates these two is kind of interesting because cameras are kind of OP. And phones, everyone loves taking pictures on their phones. It's convenient, it's on the go, you can do whatever you want. But cameras are the best and no one can convince me on this. And you should probably own a camera too. Let me explain myself. Cameras have been around for a while now. They used to look this big and now they're this tiny. They have come a long way. Now most of the cameras are digital cameras. They have digital sensors which don't really have a mechanical shutter. What is a shutter? Let's do a quick camera 101. Clothing fridge. Welcome to the class. So let's dive in to the topic where we go to the before Christ era, which is also known as BCE. The people in BCE have been thinking about making a device which had a little pinhole that projected inverted image on a surface, known as the camera obscura. Sounds very interesting because it is very familiar, but let's continue. And then eventually, my guy Joseph
Nicephore.
So he basically made a photographic device which takes a photographic image and prints it partially onto a silver chloride coated paper. And then there were continuous innovations in making new ways, new things, often for photography. Because a variety of reasons. You can go to any place and take pictures of that and share it to people. And you can take pictures. Okay, I'll get to it later. Remember this though. But now the thing is that it needed to be processed immediately. It had very long exposure times and the general public did not really have access to it. And they barely knew what photography was. It was like damn healthcare at this point. But then hope comes in Kodak. 1888, the Foxium made the first camera that kinda popularized photography to the public. Kodak has come. And there was also Leica. Leica made the first good 35mm camera, which we all know and love, the Leica Mark 1. With a very portable design, like, I look at this and this, how different are they? So since then, camera bodies have stayed in the almost same form factor, which kinda allowed them to be widely accessible because they are portable and convenient to carry around. And then came the first digital sensor. It takes light and converts it into binary and then into color, then to pixels, and then all of this happens in seconds. So damn fascinating. The class is off. I'll take a leave. Jay. Now, since the process is done very immediately, there was literally no wait time. People just can use the camera, but people chose not to. Because camera is a device that only has a single purpose now. They just take pictures. And a lot of people don't really need that. But then there were still people who got cameras, but things changed when smartphones came. Most importantly, iPhones. They had a damn camera fitted inside this small form factor back in 2008. I mean, now it makes sense, but then this small, and people were loving it. Like, it was included in a package that people actually needed. They had to make phone calls, they had contacts on it, they had to text people, and now they can also take pictures. It's a great deal. So now what's the fuss about taking pictures on a phone? Why do you need a camera? Why am I making a big deal out of this? It kinda turns me off. Think it's a king. But I mean, a piece of wood can be a boat. But that doesn't mean it is the thing to use as a boat. See, when I use a phone, it does most of the work for me. Like, it has too much quote unquote computational photography. It doesn't let me fiddle around with the settings. It doesn't let me change my exposure manually. Filters, sure, there are apps for professional where you can fiddle around with the exposure and all. Sure, but at the end of the day, picking up a camera, choosing a frame I want, setting up the exposure, everything, composing a frame, and then clicking the picture. That is the point of a camera. Let it be a big medium format camera or a normal camera or a phone. It is the picture I want to capture. I just want to slow down, think for a second, look at my frame. If I feel it's composed, then I hit the click. Boom, shutter. That is why I love cameras. I don't own a camera.